You see a 5-year-old child crossing the street, busy highway. Are you going to say to yourself, that's not my business, that's not my child? I'm not going to give that child instruction on what he should and shouldn't be doing. In America, we start telling each other to mind our business. Nationhood wasn't built off minding your own business. Drake verses like YOLO, you only live once. We losing. The prophets on earth are getting fewer and fewer and fewer. Instruction is labeled as toxicity, is labeled as controlling. What happens to the people if they don't have instruction? The same thing that happens to the child who doesn't have instruction. He or she destroy themselves. Mind your business.
This land wasn't built off minding its business.
How can you pave any type of road if you don't give the hardships that you endured? You have to tell your story. You have to give criticism. Maybe that person don't get it now, but we have to plant the seed for the future fruit. We cannot tell each other, mind your business. Person to person, we have to do better. We're being led by a force that do not have us in their best interest. We must give each other instruction. What are we doing wrong? Why aren't we redeeming the time of old? In layman's terms, why aren't we doing the things that we did to make us grow in the first place? So you got sayings like, oh, that's that back in the day stuff. You got a 1950 way of thinking. It's 2023. Want to hear that? It's a new time. It's a new day. We don't do that anymore. What if new means our destruction? Should we still follow the ways of new? As the scriptures say, Proverbs 6:6, observe the ant. When the ant is in line and they all have their job to do you see one ant go out and say, no, I'm gonna mind my business, I'm my own person, YOLO, you only live once, I'm gonna go do my own thing? In the zebra community, the goldfish community, we are the only species that tells ourselves that I'm going to do my own thing, YOLO. We have been ignoring the force for far too long. The force that do not have the people's best of interest. We can no longer ignore the force. Redeem the time of old.